So, we know many sub-postmasters who were wrongly accused of theft and fraud are still fighting for compensation, despite the scandal now being recognised as one of the biggest miscarriages of justice in UK history.
Now, the cases taking the longest to solve involve the victims who were forced to declare bankruptcy in order to pay back their losses. Our business correspondent, Emma Simpson, has been looking into this.
Tony Downey is finally heading back to his old home in the Lake District. It's taken him 15 years to have the courage to return. Tony fled abroad when the post office ruined him.
We lost everything. We lost our business, we lost our home, I lost my health. We just up and ran. We didn't even say goodbye. We were too embarrassed. We just ran. Thank you.
Tony bought the Hawkshead post office in 2001. He said it was buzzing and a dream come true. It's a childcare centre now. What's it like to be back?
Overwhelming, to be honest. A lot of emotions after 15 years of not coming back here.
Here it is, your old business.
Gosh, very bleak. A bit angry that, you know, this should have been ours, our business. And now I live in Spain in a rented apartment with no career, no, you know, no money, no pension, no nothing.
Tony had £35,000 of shortfalls at his branch. He and his wife used their savings and credit cards to balance the books. When another £7,000 of losses appeared, they couldn't pay any more. Tony resigned and sold up, advised to go bankrupt 2 months later.
My health started to decline. I got headaches, stress, anxiety, social anxiety, and it got a lot worse than that. I didn't realise how bad it was until we got the medical records. You know, I was suicidal.
Tony, hi! He's still nervous about who he might meet here, but not Diane.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Sorry, it's such a bad thing to have to do.
She bought the post office from him, and guess what? She had shortfalls too.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
Horrible, honestly.
Back to the post
well,
office.
I swore I'd never step foot in Hawkshead again.
Yeah.
It was Tony who encouraged her to claim for compensation.
I've been on antidepressants ever since all this ever started. We had several audits. Each time they were demanding money. The last one that we had said, right, you either pay £1,200 now or you're going to be prosecuted. Yeah. And you think, oh crikey, you know, I'm going to be let out of here in handcuffs. This is awful.
Well, we had £3,000 and they literally made my wife go to the bank and she went up to my friends there to borrow money and we had to pay it by 4:30. I thought it was me, you thought it was you.
I thought it was me.
And it wasn't. It was a computer
system.
system.
Same post office.
Same post office.
Exactly, same post office,
yeah.
Yep.
Same problems.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. The post office has accepted that Horizon was to blame for Tony's losses at his branch, but they won't admit causing his bankruptcy. So far, he's ended up with just £10,000 worth of damages, far less than he's owed. The rest of the £140,000 worth of compensation has gone straight to the official receiver to pay off his bankruptcy debts.
It's an insult. At the moment, they're not even close to putting me back to where I would have been. But they have to admit the causation before they'll do that. You know, in my opinion, is that a reason why they're not? Because then it opens the floodgates to, you know, a proper claim.
In a statement, the Post Office said it doesn't comment on individual cases, but we fully recognise that recompensing victims who've been declared bankrupt or insolvent as a result of Horizon shortfalls has been a complicated and lengthy process for which we apologise. All offers are assessed by an independent panel, and any individual in receipt of an offer is entitled to dispute the amount and seek legal advice, paid for by the Post Office. Tony's doing that. His legal team are dealing with most of the bankruptcy cases.
The enemy is time. The fear and worry we have is that people are left in a situation where they've got to throw the towel in because time is running out and they want some sort of resolution and some sort of access to money. But the risk there is that they don't get the right level of compensation.
He believes Tony's got a very strong case. Just how long will it take to unravel? But at least Tony's still young enough to keep fighting. Emma Simpson, BBC News, Hawkshead.